Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are live for some track feedback. Yeah, I'm going to mess around a little bit first and then get into it. There's only a few this week. I think I announced it a little bit late, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll be starting with David and then working down. What's happening, Robert? Oh, this tea's hot. Yeah, so maybe see if a few people join first, and then we'll get into it. I'll do yours first, Robert. You donated, right? You donated with a different name. Did you put like Matthew Campbell or something? Is that your alter ego? Oh, you might have COVID. Oh, that's not good, man. You're starting to feel a bit messed up. Bit man flu. What's happening, David? Good to see you. What's happening? Yeah, cool. Oh, your real name. Uh-huh. Okay. So your alter ego name is Robert Dazzler. Good name. We got Ford in the place. Wagwan, fam. I finished this remix today for Heard Right. You guys want to hear it? I'm going to play it you anyway, but maybe you want to hear it. The fuck? How's it got so many plays? That's weird. That's how it is. My missus just had COVID and I didn't really care. Well, I was like trying to care, but yeah, I was like, alright, stop moaning. But alright, I'm gonna play. I'll play a little bit of this track, and yeah, we'll go from here.
Before you know we feel
Yeah, I hope. I'm waiting for that to get approved. Actually, but I think it's a good tune. I like the vocal works very well with it. Like very euphoric. I'm proud of it. But yeah, so that's gonna be if Purified approve it. It will be released with Purified, which would be nice. But anyway, shall we listen to some music? I think we should. I've got my special tea with me today, so I'm in a good mood. So it's going to be generally positive feedback, unless you really suck. Yeah, let's go. Thanks, guys. And good to see you, Mason. I'm Ford. I think it's going to be a chilled stream today. I think most people are probably out enjoying the summer. I'm going to go out after this and go play some basketball. But yeah, let's go. So this is Robert going first. He donated before the stream. So let's have a listen. Sorry, I don't want to pause it. I think just here it comes in a bit heavy. Feels like a build-up of frequencies all at once there. Melody feels like half finished. Like the gaps in between them. I think it's kind of a bit not off-putting, but it's like I'm trying to catch on to it and try to like hum along to it and sing along to it, but it's like just stopping. Same with the chords here, like the stop and then it kind of finishes. I'm not sure that it's like really well, maybe it's just not for me, but it's kind of catching me a little bit off. Yeah, it's like dun dun, should be dun 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 dun. You know, like yeah, you know. Besides from that, very nice vibe. Like the drums, like the atmosphere. Bass is really nice and warm as well. That was sick. Love the bongos in here. Really nice little groove that was. I'm not sure about the piano behind it. I'm not sure if there's something dissonant about it. Let me just have a listen. Yeah. There was a chord there, and it must be clashing with the melody that it's something's not right. You know, your piano, and I'm noticing in a lot of the other tracks, I think your piano just needs to be more lush and more, and like a bit bigger. Maybe like try doubling it up, panning it left and right, and then like saturating one of the sides, so it's like a lot bigger in the stereo field, and just like a bit more confident in the piano. It just sits in your track, kind of just this element there, but it's not really like grabbing you and warming you up, especially when it's like the main thing that's kind of like pushing the chords. I think it's better if it's like a bit more of a confident piano. But that might just be me because I love piano. But yeah, in my opinion, I would say that it needs to just be a bit more bolder. I think you can get away with the snare being, or the clap being a little bit louder, just a little bit. Really nice drums though, but I think just that little push. Yeah, man. Overall, nice track. Nice and like kind of different. It was unique in a way, but yeah, I think it's a little bit confusing with the melody at the start. Just needs that call and response kind of feel to it. Otherwise, great work. Just needs some little tweaks here and there. Thank you very much for sending it in. I will move on to the next one and look forward to hearing when it's finished. All right, cool. David, a usual on the stream, and the winner of the competition, or one of the winners that we did. So I'm expecting huge things for this. What am I doing? Yeah, here we go. This is has got to be an absolute banger. You use my COVID isolate. Yeah, man. I don't know, actually. Whenever I produce when I'm sick, it does not produce good results. I take the time to be like, okay, just don't do anything. Just sit on the couch, eat food. But yeah, maybe COVID is the way. Maybe COVID makes your music better, and then you're gonna go out like trying to get COVID, visiting hospitals, and yeah, you know. Yeah, pineapple. You figured it out. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Okay, so this is David F. Valley. Let's go, I think. 1 second. Yeah. Maybe I'll play along with it. Really nice intro this. Let me just play it again because I was just playing over it. I love that thing. There it is. I could see before we looked in that your bass is too loud. It's louder than the kick. I think, yeah, it is. you can see the peak of the bass is louder than the kick. I would turn the bass down by quite a bit, like 3 dB. Sounds huge, but it also just sounds like. That's a bit sharp, man. It needs EQ in a little bit. Yeah, sorry, just to respond to David. In the mixing view, it says it's quieter. Is that like the overall, the peak volume, or the, the green one? The light green one is the peak, and this is the what's it called? Not the luff. Is it the luff? Like the average. So you want to check that that's a lot less than the kick. But use your ears, man. And sorry, I hate to say that, but yeah, use your ears. Like if it sounds louder, then it's louder. It sounds weird on SoundCloud. Does it sound weird, like RMS? Yes, thank you. Does it sound weird to anyone else? Like, is there an issue with the? Because this is the first song I played through my thingy for Ableton. Does it sound weird as in, like, not the song is weird, because it might just be a weird song, but does the audio sound like there's a problem? Like, it's not warping, is it? No, it's alright. Okay. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I like all the ideas that are in there. I like the chord progression, but it all sounds very compressed and over like you're pushing the limiter too much. And I think it's just with the bass being so loud, it makes it quite hard to hear the other elements clearly. No, couldn't speak. Maybe I can try and like pro Q it, but probably not. You just need to turn it down. Because you don't want to get rid of the kick volume. Also, it's super loud here. Like a little bit of de-essing. Yeah, you can see it's. No, you need to turn it down. It's not. I can't do it with this. Yeah. So just a little calm down a little bit with both your ends. Like it's super sharp in those elements there, and then your bass is pretty loud. Could be the kick and bass as well, but it's quite hard to tell with them on top of each other. The bass has just kind of messed that all up. That was really, really nice. The synth work here and sound design, spot on. I thought the vocals quite nice. I just didn't like how you chopped it. I don't know if you chopped it, and like the repeating of it. It was quite nice, just like, and then like maybe echoing out and then coming back in, like here and there. But then here it just kind of like, just the bass just fucks it up. I get what you tried to do here, but it just needs to be, it just needs to be calmer. Like the bass in general just needs to be a little bit more subtle, and just like that nice like bass blast, and maybe like just filtering it down so it's like, and then you come back up here. That was sick. Don't know about what you did here. I think the piano maybe is too much. You can maybe get rid of the piano. You probably have too many things just in the same area there. I think it was the chord that you played was not right. Yeah, it's just like doesn't need to be there. But this was nice. I want to play it again. Yeah, I would have. You know what I would have done here was I would have just done another one, like 3 or 4 of these, and then just again, but like changing the chord, and then gradually building the drums up. You didn't need that synth either. That synth was just, it didn't really do anything for the groove, in my opinion. It's just way too busy here. I can't hear what the main synth is. I can hear the drum come through, like the hat, and then I've got there's some synth going, and then the bass, So yeah, I would like keep this kind of thing going a little bit more. Yeah, that's exactly right. You squashed the hell out of this track. It gets more and more squashed. Yeah, man, you need to chill on that limiter. And it could just be that. You could just be pushing your limiter so much. And you obviously got all these layers on top of each other. The direction is really good. Like, this track could be a banger. You've done really, really well with like some elements here. It's like, yes, it's got that it factor. But then you went a bit mental. You just went crazy here. Way too many ideas on top of each other. But then some of them are golden, like where it's starting to like build up a little bit. No, it was like a moment. Yeah, that's sick. Really, really nice. But yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say what you need to do, but you need to just chill it down a little bit. Okay, let's move along. Sounds like you duplicated your limiter 3 times. What? I have a limiter on the bass to get those notes. Yeah, that's all good. Like you can put a limiter on the bass. I do that a lot of the time, but then it's like, how loud have you set the ceiling on your limiter? I think what it is it's just a limiter on the master. You've done some craziness on your master. You just really, really squashed everything. I don't think it's just the bass, but obviously the bass is now super loud. Like if I gave you quick advice, it would just turn the bass down by quite a bit. I don't think you need it to be like the main driving force in the track because you've got all this other synth work. Get rid of some of the leads. You just don't need them. Like some of them, yeah, because they're like holding that same theme, but some of them is just like unnecessary. And then just whatever you've put on your master, just take it off and just put like just look at the ceiling at this point in the track and make sure that you're getting like no gain reduction. You don't need it. And then if he still sounds distorted, then yeah, you've done something messed up within the channels where you're just pushing you're just clipping along the channels. You could maybe get away with your piano being a bit quieter or like compressing the attack on it a little bit there as well. Yeah, cool. I went in quite a lot on that track, but it's because I can hear there's some really good potential in it. I want to listen to that bit again. It's fucking so nice. Oh. So good. That's like how you get signed with this shit. Yeah, man. All right, cool. But yeah, you know what? Now listening to like the rest of the track, I don't know if the vocal is actually really like holding anything in the track. It's not like, you know, doing much. I guess it's a bit of a placeholder there. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you very much for sending that one in, David. Your production is definitely stepping up, but your mixing and mastering is not. you need to go back to the drawing board there. But yeah, man. All right, let's go to where are we? Did Roberts. Now we're on Fords. Yeah, exactly what Coppo said. It's like that one LFO. It could be the theme for the whole track, but you would then need like, it would get boring. You know, if you listen to like Odessa, like it's that same kind of like really fast LFO and then slows down, and it is like the main thing in the track. But then there's like a B section. And sections where it's not playing for the whole thing, but the main drop is just that, like that really fast thing, and then like the chords change and stuff. You could just do that. Yeah. What's everyone saying? Yeah. But you can see the general consensus is that everyone really liked it, but yeah, just sort your shit out, bruh. All right, cool. So this is Ford. I'll download it. Nice picture that. What was it? Where is that? This one. And I want to listen to that LFO again. I'm like addicted to it. It's really nice. It's just like the timing of it with the cowbell or bongo or whatever. Just, yes. I'm going to steal that. Okay, cool. So this is Ford. Yeah, Spirit. Yeah, just keep repeating that bit. Good kick to bass relationship here. See the bass is a little bit quieter. It's nice. Very warm. I don't get why people don't utilize drum fills, man. Drum fills just like bring grooves together. You could definitely put a little. You know what I mean? Just a little. I even want to do one for you. I don't know if it'll be on time though. I think I've even got like a little audio loop here. But even that, I've not really put it in a proper place. Like there. I mean, that was shit, but you know what I mean. Put a little drum fill. I'm not in love with I don't know if it's the sound design or the melody. It's one or the other, like the lead. I'm not in love with it, but it is kind of unique. Like it's got character. It's kind of funky and weird. But I don't know if it's like, oh yeah, I really like listening to that. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not what I listen to. It's got like really commercial value to it. So like, I think it could do well in certain spaces. Like you've got that vocal in there. It's got all the right elements and it's mixed really, really well. Like it sounds super clean. And just like, I don't know, this lead, like when it came back in, then I was like, ugh, I just don't enjoy it. But I mean, it kind of goes with the theme, so I get it. I don't really know what to say on this one, in all honesty. Like, because it's kind of like not my type of music, so I don't know I don't want to say anything that's like my personal opinion, rather than like something that's technically wrong. I think technically there's nothing wrong. Like you've mixed the track very well. The sound is out. It doesn't sound like anything's out of key or anything like that. For me, it just didn't have anything that grabs me personally. But I can appreciate the production there. I'm curious, like what kind of labels you go for with this kind of music. Like what's the like goal and like where do you see yourself with this kind of music? Is it like super radio friendly? You want to be on like, you know, on all like the main radio stations? Is it like, yeah, I don't know. I'd never heard this kind of music exactly. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know how I feel about it, but I appreciate the production in there. But yeah, let's move on to someone else. Yeah, I liked all the little glitchy stuff, and like the drums were nice as well. But yeah, cool. Let's move on. Spark. Is this Spark? Yeah. I think I've heard this music before. Yeah, this guy is very good. Yeah, there we go. No worries. Yeah, sorry I couldn't give more, I don't know, constructive feedback, but I wasn't sure what to say. Cool, so let's go. This is Spark Hang On remix. This is yeah, another remix. Okay, kind of want to listen to Coppo's back to back to this. I am now watching you come undone, and I know, and tell me something that you need to hear, and give what's left of this and leave it here. Fall into the arms of what you fear. Really love that ARP in there. Had that kind of Polar Ink tone to it. Yeah, really, really nice. Put a little bit of reverb on those clicks. They're just a tad dry. And I know, and tell me something that you need to hear, and give what's left. Sounds a little bit warped. Yeah, there. Something's weird here. Am I warping? No. So it's like glitchy. I noticed there was a little click here as well. Yeah, that. It's where you've dragged something over, I think, maybe. But yeah, it's like a very small detail, but yeah, maybe they listened for stuff like that. And I know, and tell me something that you need to hear, and give what's left of this and leave it here. Fall into it's because there's no clap, so it's like it. Well, the clap's very subtle. I do like this kind of fake, not fake, but it's like the tease drop. It's like you expect it to drop there. But I think maybe like you did it already over here. Maybe this one could be a bit different. Like you could go a bit bigger here. So you do the fake thing for like a few bars. And then build up from there, like kind of catch them off guard. And then come in with like the drums and everything like that. Yeah, like it's quite subtle here. Maybe you could have gone a bit more like white noise, all that shit. The sound design on that ARP there, or maybe it's the melody. I don't like it as much. I like the original ARP you had here. I think you could have just got away with having that ARP and maybe just built on with automation on that. And but yeah, I think it's the melody here it's not really working for me. That I really loved this one. So nice, but yeah, I would have maybe kept that going. You've got it there, but because there's all this other stuff going on, you can't really hear it. Yeah, it's really like the vibe is really nice and it's like creative. Like I liked what you did here and things like that. But yeah, like this second half, you did build the energy. It's like you're getting that feeling of it like crescendoing and building up. But I'm not sure about like the execution with it. Yeah, I think maybe there's a little bit too much going on. I think that's what it is. Like you got that kind of chopped vocal thing that's going like tremolo thing, and then you got like the two leads in there, and you've got the vocal, and then your bass. Yeah, it's like quite busy. But overall, like yeah, really good vibe. I did like it, and I think mixing wise, it's pretty much there. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything out of place. But yeah, man, cool. Thanks, Spark. Nice track. It will do well, but yeah, I think maybe some small adjustments there, and like reading what people are saying. They think maybe change like the second half a little bit, mix it up, and it might win. I haven't heard Coppo's latest version, but I remember the last time I heard it was pretty sick. So you got tough competition. But let's go. Let's continue on. In-gert-al or Ojala. Two very hard names to pronounce. In-gert-al and Ojala. Ojala. My English tongue can't pronounce those. Okay, where is it? Did I download it? Oh, I did. Yeah. And hang on. You know what I think with like remixers, or like I haven't done that. Every time I've done a remix, I've not done it the way that I theorize that you should do it. But like, I think that they listen to so much of that vocal sample. Like I bet like the ones that do well is like when they really don't use too much of the vocal and it's just like this little, or they use the vocal in a different way. Like I've noticed that with like remixes that I've heard, and like they've really not they've made it sound so different from the original, where it's like, oh yeah, it probably was just quite refreshing for the people listening to like hundreds of remixes being sent in. They probably would like appreciated when it's like, oh, this is like kind of like a whole new song, and it's just like got an influence of the original. But yeah, that's just my theory. Sorry, yeah. So this is In-gert-al or Jala, and it's Shapiro. Thanks, Mason. Thanks for stopping by. Man, that is such a strange groove. It was so I was like really trying to like get into it. I mean, it's like there, kind of, it's funky, but I don't know, there's something weird going on with this groove. Yeah, it's like should be like, okay, yeah, I get it. I think it's the claps. I'm not sure with the double clap. I like that. Yeah, I get the groove now. It's that. But yeah, I don't know about the clap. A lot of like glitchiness to it. No, it's definitely not 4/4. Oh, it won't work with it. Oh yeah, it's at 120. Yeah, it's definitely not 4/4. Could be 3/4. I don't know. I don't know what groove it is, but some funkiness. You couldn't mix this track into another unless you, yeah, I've no idea, unless you found a whole bunch of music that was in this time, what's it called, time sequence, signature. Yeah, it's a weird track. I'm not going to lie to you, In-gert-al. I'm not like 100% feeling it. I'm appreciating it. Like there's some, I like songs that are weird and creative, but yeah, it's out there. Put it that way. It's pretty out there. I like the little synth warps that are in here, like coming in and out. But yeah, man, the groove it's like hard to dance to, so I'm like, I don't know what to do to it. Like while I'm listening to it, I don't really know the purpose of it. Is it to just make me like trip out? Is it to make me dance? I don't think it is, 'cause it's quite hard to dance to. Yeah, is it like, would you play it in a club? Would you play it just like at a weird festival? Do you just listen to it when you're doing stuff? I don't know. Yeah, okay. So it's for being trippy. I personally would try and have something in the drums that is just a bit more stable, just so then it's like the track could be used for, like, for people could mix it in. Because I mean, you are making electronic music, and like a good way to promote your music is to have it played by other people, and you know, you need to make your track fit into some kind of category in a way. Like that's like not good advice. You need to make your music fit into a category, because it's just gonna kind of like not kill your creativity, but you know what I mean. But I think you need to have some, like, all right, so I'm gonna make this music and it's gonna go here, like it's gonna, like, the plan with it in a way. And if it's like not playable by DJs, then it's just got less chance of it being played by more people, in my opinion. I can skip ahead. This was great. I like that. That was nice. Up. That little vocal. Up. Oh, that was good. Really nice with the vocal. I like what you did here. Very creative. Yeah, it's like you can really tell that you know how to produce. Like you're pushing things, like pushing boundaries. But yeah, it's just like it's hard to latch onto. That's all it is. Yeah, I honestly just think with the kit, I think you could have just got away with a 4/4. Or maybe like it's just bringing the velocity down on some of those double ones, but I think like the groove is there with that, like on the 4. All right, I'm gonna go ahead a bit. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, man, it's really nice. The vocal's sick, and it works with everything. Like it's all like by this point now, I'm like getting a bit more in love with the track. But yeah, maybe it's like the beginning, making it more appealing to like dumb people like me. Not in love with that bit, with the, maybe it's just a little bit loud actually. It feels a little bit sharp. Yeah, man. But it was honestly, it's got like a solid vibe to it. You know who should listen to? Because I play music a bit like this at this bar where I play, and it's like a lot like slower. It's got this kind of like funky groove to it. There's an artist called Cruisen. I'll actually play you some of his music because if none of you have heard of this song before, it's fucking sick. This guy's a Swedish guy. Absolute hippie, but he makes this song here is a banger. I'm just gonna play like the
Remind you of things we've said. It feels like years, and I can tell how.
Oh, you know him, yeah, man. Like, your music gave me that kind of vibe. Like, especially at the end here, it goes all weird. So creative though. Like, the guy is an absolute genius. You guys should check out his music. He's on another level. But yeah, man, cool. Thank you for sending it in. I did like it. It had some good qualities in there, but it's a little bit too trippy for me right now. Maybe with enough cat, I'd feel it more. All right, cool. Let's move on. So this is Rain, Voyage. Just download it. Can I get rid of these? No. It's taking a while to download. No, not only unreleased tracks. You can send one that you've released because the copyright thing doesn't really matter for me. I just played a song from Spotify, so yeah, you can send whatever you want. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, this is Rain, Voyage. Really nice, man. Yeah, I don't know if you're in the chat. What was your name? Rain. Yeah, really nice. Very tranquil. Love that melody. Sound design's spot on. A little bit repetitive with this now. Like, it sounds like you've used a sample, or maybe if you haven't used a sample, then for sure you should be doing just some little counter melody over the top of it or something, just so it doesn't feel like the same loop. really, really nice. Like it's super tranquil. You could maybe send this to Enduna Reflections, but I think it's a little bit repetitive here. It's like a bit too stripped back at some points where it just feels a bit like, all right, I'm getting a bit bored now. But this is so nice. Yeah, man, that melody and or guitar. Did you play that in yourself? You're not in the chat, but yeah, I'd love to know if you played that in yourself, and if you did, then can you play me some of that on my tunes? Because that is sick. Yeah, man. All right, cool. Yeah, man, really nice. Like really, really pretty track. Just a little bit repetitive in places. The mix is great. You don't need to do any adjustments on the mix. I think it sounds spot on. But that's because it's so empty. So it just sounds clean. Alright, cool. So let's go to Robert. We did. Did I already click this? I don't know. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to do a few more. And I'm going to try and go out and play some basketball if it's not raining. So we'll do Coppo. Maybe I can get through all of these, but maybe I stop at Coppo. We'll see, because I've done a bit over an hour now. Yeah, so let's have a go with Vic-quinn 2. Vic-quinn 2. Probably pronouncing that wrong. And just ID. Something's wrong with your kick and bass here. I'm going to play it a little bit because the kick might come in. Yeah, it's like your kick doesn't have a like definitive punch, like a dum. It's just like there's like bass there, but it's not punching enough. I think just like allow a little bit more of the top end of the kick. Oh no, you can kind of hear it. It's just something's weird. Yeah, it's like maybe you need to sidechain more. So it's a bit more like a dum, dum, yeah, it's like the bass and the kick just feel kind of like they're blended together. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm enjoying it mostly. It's different. Vocal was like it was like charming. It was weird, but it was charming. It was like I don't know. I'm hoping that you did that yourself and then just put like a vocoder on it. Maybe you did that. That would be cool. But if you got the sample from somewhere, I don't know if I would have chosen that sample. Yeah, fuck. It's something with your kick and bass is not right. I think you need to just change your kick. And that's what it is. The kick is just like not really. It's not punching. It's like the most important thing in the track. Well, it throws the track off if you don't have a good kick. It's just like, oh, what the fuck? There's no like groove. But this was nice. The build up was really nice. There was a lot of tension that was being built up, but then it didn't pay off because the kick is messed up. That hat is a bit sharp as well. The hat. it just needs turning down or EQing a little bit. A lot of creativity in here. Like I can hear all these little lead ideas, but there's almost like too many of them where there's not one single thing that's coming through. You got this thing with the vocal. Then you've got some kind of ARP that wants to come through, but I can't really hear it. A lot of atmosphere, but you have spaced some of them out really nicely, and like your creativity is really shining through quite a lot here. But yeah, it's a little bit too busy for me. Yeah, that was an experience. It was like here. It was nice. There's a lot of like crazy stuff going on. But yeah, but I think if you literally just change your kick out, get it a little bit more punchy, get a nicer kick bass relationship, I think you got a interesting track here, a good track. But yeah, the vocals a bit of a mad one. Anyway, let's move on. I might skip a little bit in people's tracks, and then I can get through everyone who submitted this week, which would be nice. But I will try not to miss any of the good bits. So this is Coppo now. Just download it. It's a good photo, that. Strong photo. Good moustache. Where is it? Song for you. Is this for me? Thank you. Had this special tea at the start of the stream, and it's starting to really kick in now. So it's making this feedback quite funny. It's hard work. Man like Coppo. I recognise that snare. Amado in the house. Is that how you pronounce your name? Amado. Bass is a bit quiet. I think it might just be the whole track, actually. I would maybe bring the bass up a little bit more. It's nice and warm. The sound design on it's really good, but I would bring it up just a touch. Let me just bring the track up, make it a bit louder. Could just bring it up on there. Never mind. That hat sounds a bit cheap. I hate using that word, but because it sounds so brutal, but it does sound cheap. It's like I don't know. Sounds a bit tacky. Ooh, that chord was not the one. I can blame him for what? The hat. Or was it his hat? Well, yeah, it was the way that you mix it in. No, I mean it doesn't sound good to my ears. But yeah, this chord is this chord is not the one. I think it's just you got one note in here that's wrong. It's like, yeah, the drums just sound a little bit stiff, and like maybe they need a little bit more air to them and things like that. It's just like they're very, very dry. And I know it's good to have like quite dry drums. That's something that Lane 8 said in like an interview, that he'd make sure that like all of his drums are dry, but a little bit on some of them it might be needed just to give them a little bit more of a tail. Yeah, I mean, the melody's nice, bass is nice, the drum like groove is nice, but yeah, I think the sound selection is not that good with the drums. But it's getting a little bit repetitive, if I'm being honest. But let's have a listen through. That riser and that down riser, it felt very like drag and drop, I'll be honest with you. It didn't feel like it made sense with the genre that you're in. But sorry, I'm seeing what people said. But yeah, I would try and make some kind of like tension with the things that you have in your track more, rather than using an upriser. It just sounds, yeah, I don't know, like the wrong genre for it. Yeah, very nice drop though. That's not working. The synth there, I think. Yeah, you got like rather than going low, you should have something that was like climaxing and maybe gone higher in octave. Maybe. I just don't think. Yeah, the pattern is needed. That really. Like that should maybe be from the same synth that's doing the lead. Like that you could just duplicate it, maybe change it a little bit, and have like a similar tone, just playing that little rhythm in between. I think it will complement it quite nicely. Oh, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, someone said you make that in 24 hours, man. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I think with your music, it's like it does need that vocal in there, because you don't go like crazy with loads of ideas. It's very stripped back and very chilled, and you usually have like these really nice arps and bass and things like that, but they repeat a lot, and which can be really nice and quite like hypnotizing. But yeah, it's then you need that little bit of vocal in there that just kind of breaks it all up, which you can go out and find, but yeah, they can cost a little bit of money. If you're willing to pay like £200-300, you can get a good vocalist that you can kind of work with consistently, and or some of them don't charge you that much, and just get them to do your little top lines here and there just to break the track up a little bit. Otherwise, just there's some parts it just gets a little bit repetitive, like here, just got a bit boring. Or you could even delete this section here and just have like the build up, mini drop, and then the break. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, Instagram is the way to get singers, man. Just get on the hunt, and it's the law of averages. Just ask all of them. Especially like your music is really good, so you're gonna have there's a high chance you'll get a vocalist. Cool. Yeah, I'll do these last two, and then that's it. Let's get up the last one. I'll probably forget that I've loaded it up anyway, but let's do it. All right, cool. So this is Jabiga. No, are you in the chat, Jabiga? The track is called Heat Check. Bit of breakbeat, micro house. Okay. It's you. All right, cool. Unmastered. Are you from the UK, Pineapple? I was to guess. Let me just bring it into here. Germany, alright, cool. It's got that kind of like garage two-step vibe to it. I don't think this the melody is in the same scale as the bass or the synth stab. Yeah, there's quite a bit of dissonance between the relationship. I'm going to do a little master for you. Get it sound like you said it was not mastered. Should we get it loud? Bit of saturation. A little bit of compression. I'm just kind of messing around now, sorry, but just want to do it. Yeah, I mean, it's a funky one. I've got to tell you, it's a little bit of a strange one, but there's parts of it that are really nice. I like the drums. I like the groove, but I think you just have quite a bit of dissonance with the melodies. So all these new melodies that you're bringing in and the vocal, they're not all like within the same scale. So they're just not harmonizing, I don't think. I'm going to skip a little bit because I want to fit in the other. Arrangement wise, it's a little bit random as well. Like it doesn't feel like there is any real solid structure to it. It just kind of random breaks here and there, and then it comes back in. There's like not much tension being built, but I mean, this could be a whole new genre that you're in, and like for me, it's not familiar to me, but yeah, I think a little bit of referencing would do you well here, like referencing with the arrangement for sure. Yeah, it's like kind of the minimal house. My friend makes this, and the arrangement is a bit like this, but there's a little bit less like stop and start going on. But yeah. Take off my record. I think your drums are good. Like they're nice and textured and crunchy. But yeah, not just the melodies. I'm not sure I'm in love with. But yeah, man, I liked it. Great vibe. I think I'm not going to skip ahead because I think it's pretty. Yeah. It had this. Yeah, it has this weird thing about it that this really like classic. Or like what's it called? Not euphoric, but what's the word I'm looking for? Just like a retro, nostalgic vibe. That's what I was thinking of. Like it reminds me of something like old in like hip hop, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, it was very interesting, very creative. But yeah, just a little bit of work with the melodies. I think for me, I would just make them a little bit more, not consistent, but within the same scale. All right, cool. Let's go with the last one. Sorry, MGM. I'm not going to listen to your song because I am done after this one. And this is Visions. Can I download it? Yeah. Are you in the chat? Insight. And hello to you, Magnanimous. Yeah, magnanimous. Is that a word? Magnanimous. It's a hard word to say. All right, let's listen to the last one. This is Visions by Magnanimous. Let me take off this processing. If you want me to master your track, by the way, I do have a little service. I will do it for you for $500. Okay, Magnanimous. Nice. This is another sausage we have here. your kick and bass is a bit too. It needs to be snappier. It's a bit like. I think it's the side chain that you've got going on with your kick and bass, and the bass is too loud, and the whole track is too loud as well. So it could be that. I mean, it's too compressed. It's just super limited and compressed. So it's just like everything is the same volume. So there's no dynamic. So what I'm doing here is with the expander, it will remove elements that are lower than this threshold. Not remove them, but it like kind of gates them when you expand negatively. And then I've got a quick release. So it's that's just hard to explain. So it's going to be like a snappy response. It's going to respond quickly, but it's quickly shutting down the sustain part of the sound. So then it just creates like a little bit more punch. It's something that you can do, but what the better thing to do is just to reduce the volume in the bass. Yeah, I don't think he's in the chat, but I'm hoping he watches this video afterwards so you can see what I said. Sorry, I was just getting a bit carried away there. Yeah, it's pretty repetitive here as well. Like, this whole section is pretty much all the same. Yeah, and it's just way too long. So, like, your best bet would have been just to have, like, this section. Some change, like you could calming it down, and you could go into a bridge there, or maybe after another bit like a pre-bridge, and then a bridge here, and then you're coming back up, and then you drop like here. But anyway. It's just the same kind of. Yeah, that was nice, but I don't know. I don't know, like the bridge here, I kind of would have done that at some point while it was still grooving, because here you kind of expecting to dance more. But I like the creativity. It's nice, like just filtering everything completely down, then coming back up. It's nice. Yeah, so that bass lead you've got there, or melody that you got there, it's just being muffled because the bass and kick is just so loud. So the balance between those volumes just is too big. But it would be a nice addition having those little bass stabs in there. Okay, let's skip ahead. Yeah, just a bit too repetitive, and the mixing needs sorting out a little bit. You need to just chill on the limiter or compressor, or bring the volume of the bass down, and you'll hear the things in your track a lot more. But cool. Thank you very much for sending it in. That was the last one. So yeah, thank you everyone who has watched. I think a lot of people faded off now, but yeah, thank you everyone who sent in your music. I'll possibly be back next week or the week after. I'm going to a little thing next week, so I'm not sure if I'll be free, but I will try. Yeah, peace. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you soon.